Welcome back, everyone. Once again in the studio, I'm Jessica Robinson, and in the field, Tyler Martin, with some interesting updates coming from the Penney 5-star outlet. Tell us what you're hearing, Tyler.
Well, I went in and
I've talked to several employees. Did talk to the manager on duty today. The employees that I've talked to, the ones I talked to, were not comfortable giving their names, but they said they were going to be closing the 30th of November. Now they were telling me that. I did talk to the manager. The manager said that they were not given a date, and so she neither confirmed nor denied that the 5-star outlet would be closing, but she said they were not given a date. And I did have a few employees tell me that they would be closing on the 30th, and they were told today.
Very interesting. The employees were told today that as of November 30th, the store would be closed, but the manager could not confirm that.
The manager would not confirm that. She would not confirm nor deny. She just said that they did not give a date. So if they weren't given a date, I don't know if that means they just weren't given a date and yes, they're still closing, or if that means no, we're not closing. But she would not comment any farther.
Notified your employees that the close date of the store is November 30th, based on what at least a couple of employees have told you, that would probably lend itself to the fact that the store is anticipating closing. It's interesting to me that they're talking about closing just before the holidays.
Yes, that is interesting. We know that the 5-star outlet is a major destination when you're doing your Christmas shopping and such as that. But now one of the employees did tell me that it may be extended past the 30th, and I think that's what they're looking into, is if they want to extend or how they want to do it.
That may be based on their holiday sales.
Yes, maybe. And like I said, the manager told me they did not have a confirmed date, so I don't know what they're going to look into there as far as that goes, as far as closing.
All right, very interesting. Now, another thing, Tyler, that I've been noticing, and I'm sure many of our viewers have noticed, it seems as though stores are moving out of the mall just when, to folks in the local community such as yourself and myself, it looks as though the mall is turning around, and we have a new store, a new business coming, a new facing of the mall. Have you talked to anyone about, why now? Why now as opposed to, 6 months ago when there weren't any new stores coming to the mall?
Well, I haven't spoken to anyone as far as why they're moving now. Of course, we do know numerous shops have moved from the mall, and we're not 100% sure on why that is. But we definitely will look into that.
In Martinsville, Virginia, at the Liberty Fair Mall, where we understand, based on what employees are telling Tyler Martin, that the store will be closing this year, and the tentative closing date November 30th. Am I correct then, Tyler?
That is what they are telling me. That's what a few employees have told me now.
Thank you.
That's Tyler Martin on the scene there in Martinsville at the Liberty Fair Mall. And several of those stores that we mentioned, Radio Shack, the Pierce Deer, as well as many others, have left that location just when it seems as though there's a new business coming to town. Very interesting, very curious. Next, we've got a story out of Washington. And of course, many of you know the Affordable Care Act is going live on Tuesday. New online exchanges will allow you to buy policies in all 50 states, including Washington, D.C., even if you have existing medical conditions. But there are still many questions about how it all works.
Talking heads attack ads, claims and counterclaims with enough distortions to make Pinocchio blush. But when you stop the noise over Obamacare, what is it? The president and many Democrats defend it.
The Affordable Care Act is here to stay.
Most Republicans denounce it.
Obamacare is a train wreck.
But love it or hate it, the law is set to roll out its most ambitious pieces. If you already have sufficient health insurance or Medicare, this doesn't affect you. But if you're among the roughly 48 million without health care, on your calendar, Tuesday, you can start shopping for a plan at healthcare.gov. President Obama claims
It's like booking a hotel or a plane ticket.
Competitive plans with Olympic names. Bronze is basic, silver, mid-range, and gold and platinum high-end plans. All must offer the same coverage. All will come with a monthly premium. What will differ, the deductibles and copays will vary, but President Obama says for many it'll provide
Good health insurance for the price of your cell phone bill or less.
The administration puts that at roughly $100 or less per month, but that's if you qualify for tax breaks and subsidies because of income. Costs will also vary based on where you live. Choose by December 14th if you want your new health coverage to start January 1st. On March 31st, 2014, open enrollment ends and the penalties begin. If you don't have health insurance by then, you could be slapped with a fine, that controversial individual mandate. There will be no penalties for a limited few. In Washington, I'm Shannon Travis.
All right, everybody, we'll take a quick commercial break and be back with more right here on Star News.
You're watching Star News, the news leader in Southside Virginia.